Hi. Hi. I'd like to start off by saying this is Vaseline. Vaseline right here. It's not snot. I wear Vaseline on underneath my nose in public very often, and whenever I'm talking to someone I feel like I always have to clarify because most people think that it is not Vaseline. So I thought that I'd just get that out of the way before you start thinking that I not wipe my nose. I have. Empty up here. Okay. I'm sorry, that was like really random. But I wanted to make a rambling video, and rambling videos are actually my favorite ones to make. I know that I mostly do roleplays and I love doing roleplays, but I'm feeling really tired and I really wanted to make a video because it feels like it's been so long and I love doing ASMR so much and I missed it, so I wanted to do one. But I'm really tired, like I said, so I didn't really want to plan it all out. So I'm just gonna open my mouth and we're gonna chat. We're gonna be open and honest together. A lot has been going on right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you didn't know, I got a job. Yay me, I finally got one. Took me a while, but we finally got a job. Sadly, it is a temporary position until January because of Christmas, because they're hiring for Christmas temps, and I'm one of them. But sadly, that means I'm gonna be unemployed again January. Boo. But that's okay. I'm honestly not that upset about it. I'm finding it a bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie. And I can already sense the emotions, you know, welcome to the real world. But I have 2 chronic illnesses and I know I've talked about that before. I might make a separate video for that eventually, just because I feel like it's important to talk about, but I am in like a really awkward category where like I'm too ill to realistically maintain a full-time job, but I'm not ill enough that I'll get like disabled funding. I'm quite in the middle, which is a little bit awkward because like my illness gets in the way of work a lot, especially because when I am working non-stop, that's when I get run down, and then when I'm run down and I'm all tired, the illness and the sicknesses come in and they're like, get her, let's make her feel worse. So I'm kind of going through that right now, to be honest. I've just worked 3 days in a row and my body is like, you can't do it, girl. You can't do it. I work in retail and it's Black Friday as well, so it's been very, very hectic. I'm always on the tills in a fashion shop and it's very, very fast paced, and for the whole day, the past 2 days, the entire day, I've just wanted to throw up. I've been very, very dizzy, very, very nauseous, very, very achy, like even chewing causes me pain. And yeah, it's just not been very good. I also have an eczema flare-up, which you can probably tell, especially if you're watching this on a big screen. Woof, okay. I'm covering a lot of it with makeup, and if you're watching this on a big screen, you can tell. You can tell the texture is right there, so I hope you're enjoying that. It's like a 3D experience. So it's been very difficult. I actually had to ask my manager yesterday if I could have a day off, because I originally was meant to have Sunday off, but they gave me a shift a week beforehand and didn't really say anything, so they gave me one on Tuesday, which I'm very, very, very appreciative of, because they know my situation. I let them know like the first day and then they were like, yeah, that's fine. Actually, I let them know in the interview I feel like I always need to let them know, because my previous job that I had 2 years ago, I didn't let them know until I was hired, and they were not prepared to make the accommodations, which is like so fair. I get it. I'm not like mad or anything. I understand, because I'm pretty sure in most, if not all, workspaces, if you have 3 sick days in like 3 months, then that's like not okay, and I need quite a lot of them. So I had more than 3 sick days and they fired me. And I don't want that to happen again, so I let them know. And I feel like a lot of companies will hire you anyway and be like, yeah, okay. And then when you actually are sick, they're like, boo. When, guys, you knew this. If you didn't want this, don't hire me. But that happens a lot, sadly. And I'm really hoping that this is not that. I think that it might end up being like that. So I'm in a really like hard situation right now of, do I continue to speak up about it, or do I just continue and possibly get me hospitalized, you know? Because that was the issue with my old job. Like, when I was feeling sick, I would speak up about it, and that's what got me fired. And I don't want to get fired, obviously, but I also don't want to go to hospital, because I did last time. So let's hope that doesn't come to that. But apart from that, it's been really fun. I really like the fast-paced environment, and I like being on tills. When I'm on cleaning and like, you know, picking up clothes off the floor, that's when I want to die. I hate that. My mind goes so like numb, and I go just completely brain dead. But when I'm on tills, I quite enjoy it, because even though it's retail, you get some rude customers. For the most part, everyone's really nice, and I get to, you know, have like a few chats with them, and it keeps me going. And I find that the time really flies when I'm on tills, but everywhere else I don't really like. I don't mind fitting rooms, actually. Any time that I can like actively talk to someone, I find that it's a good time. But yeah, pick up. Boo. Basically, work is going pretty okay. It's going, yeah. I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm not enjoying though? You know what I'm not enjoying? My recent hyperfixation. I'm very neurodivergent, if you couldn't tell. I have ADHD, and I'm on the autistic spectrum as well. And I hyperfixate on things very, very hard. If you don't know what hyperfixating is, it's basically like, it's like an obsession. You get really, really obsessed over something, and your whole life revolves around this thing for a short amount of time, and then it goes away, and you like basically don't really care about that again. That might not be a scientific way of describing it. I might be a bit wrong, but that's how I experience it anyway. And I mentioned it in my last video, but this TV show called Arcane has taken over my life, and I don't enjoy being hyperfixated on something. I enjoy it for the first week, and then I just want it to go away, because I literally cannot think about anything else. And let me know if you are neurodivergent and you also experience hyperfixations. Let me know if you also dislike it, or if you like completely love it, because I want to think about something else. It's got to the point where if I'm watching a YouTube video and it's not about this, I'm like bored. I'm like, get the Arcane analysis video on. Like, when I'm not watching the show, I'm watching YouTube analysis videos. When I'm not watching anything, I'm listening to the soundtrack. When I'm not listening or watching anything, I'm painting Jinx. When I'm not doing any of that, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, we need to move on. but I can't. And I know that in like a week I'm gonna completely drop, the show is gonna leave this brain and I'm not gonna think about it for like a year, and then it's gonna come back heavy again, because I've had that with so many shows. The Good Place is one of them. If you watch The Good Place, it's amazing, and you agree. Basically, I hyperfixate things on pretty much an annual basis. I had my Good Place hyperfixation around a month ago. Watched the whole thing multiple times, watched multiple analysis videos, listened to the original soundtrack when I was just going through life, and then I don't think about it, and I haven't thought about it for like that whole month, and now I'm talking about it. I'm not interested at all. I don't want to watch it right now, but that's me with Arcane right now, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm really not enjoying it. It's got to the point where I even want to like dye my hair blue. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Because this is like, I feel like red is like my hair colour. Like it should be my natural hair colour, but it's not. It's sad. But it got like that bad where I actually wanted to dye my hair blue. You know, this is like a random complaint, but I hate how hair dye just doesn't stick on my hair. I think it might be something to do with my hair in particular, because I know so many people who like, they'll dye their hair with the same dye as me, and it will stay in their hair for so much longer. I dyed my hair bright red like a month ago, less than a month ago. I know that because I did it the day before Halloween, and okay, so it's a month ago today. Does this look red to you? No, it like left after like literally like a week. And I knew someone in uni when I went last year, and her hair was always so pretty and so nice, and the exact same shade that I wanted, and I was jealous of her hair because it was so nice. So I literally came up to her one day and I was like, hey, how do you get the hair to stay? And she used the exact same dye as me. What the hell? I wish I had her hair. I think about that once a while. I'm like, oh, I can't believe she used the exact same hair dye as me and it like stayed on her hair. What the hell? But my hair will not like cater to anything. I know I talk about my hair so much, and by how much I talk about it in my videos, it makes it seem like it takes up so much of my brain space. It really doesn't. I don't think about it that much, but as soon as I'm on camera, I'm like, oh, my hair. Maybe it's like a vanity thing, I don't know. But yeah, my hair does not take heat. Like if I curl it, even if I hairspray it, 10 minutes later it's gone. Hair dye, 2 days it's gone. All I can do is brush it and hope for the best. And if I'm on a bad day, we're having a bad hair day, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. And if it's a good day, that's gonna change in like 2 minutes. It's probably just because I've like dyed my hair so much, and I've accidentally bleached it a few times. And I know you're thinking, how do you accidentally bleach something? Well, let me tell you this. Live hair dye, having a few shades that is a dye plus a bleach in one, having that written very small on the box, plus ADHD, not a good combo. Not a good combo. I've used live hair dye a lot before, and it was all fine. So I picked up a shade that I really liked. I used it, noticed that my roots were yellow, and I was like, oh. Read the box again, and I was like, oh, I messed up. I honestly don't think I did it that bad though. That's why my hair is like this shade, and I honestly quite like it. I quite like it. I did quite like when my hair was really faded and it came out as this kind of peachy colour. But I do think I look better with red hair though, because it kind of makes my skin look more bright and warm. But yeah, that's kind of the hair situation. She's not the best. So this was this video. I might post this, I might not. I don't think that it had much direction, so I'm really sorry about that. If you enjoyed, thank you so much. But if you clicked off, I understand. I was just kind of rambling. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I love you.